Alright, so this video I'm testing out the new Aqua peristaltic dosing pump. I got just some water and empty glass there, and I'm just kind of checking it out to see how it works. It seems like these pumps don't like to pump unless there's already water in the line, so you almost gotta siphon on it a little bit to get it going, to get the siphon, or to get it moving water. So what I'm doing now is I'm gonna program a cycle and an on time so that I can hook it up to my sump. I use RO water, and I've let it sit for a day. So I'm going to time how long it takes using this pump to replace the evaporated water in one 24-hour period. And once I have that time, I'm going to incorporate it into a cycle system and break it up over the period of a week, so that and then undercut it slightly. So that I don't over top off the water. So that way I can add water, turn my topping off of the water. I can turn it into a weekly maintenance, part of the weekly maintenance process instead of the daily. Instead of having to manually add water daily, I was going to use this pump to dose just under the evaporation per day limit, so that the water still evaporates and it still comes out of the sump, and the level in the sump still comes down, but not as fast. So that way I can add it on a weekly basis instead of a daily basis, is basically summed up in a nutshell what I'm going to be trying to do with this pump. Once I get the auto top-off feature secured and I've got a real good cycle going, I'm going to be adding calc washer to the auto top-off system, adding another dimension to the auto top-off system. But right now, I just got this thing off eBay for 120 bucks. So I'll show you how to do this. It's pretty stupid how they got this panel set up. It's kind of a little tricky to understand at first, but then you go, you hit those two buttons, and now you're on channel 1 and you're ready to program channel 1. So this is the cycle period, hours and then minutes. So then what I want to do is do one cycle right away. I want it to start up right away. I don't need it to repeat, so I'm just going to do one on it. So I'm going to do set, adjust 1, and that represents 1 minute basically. Because I want the cycle to start up, I'm just trying to test how long it takes for this pump to fully fill, fully replace the evaporation in my sump over one 24-hour period. So this cycle part doesn't really matter much. So enter. Now the cycle process is set to 1 minute. So actually, you know what? I gotta have the cycle period longer than the on period. So let's see here. I gotta go back. So the only way to go back is enter, or set, and then enter. See, the pump starts up, but I don't want it to yet, so we're gonna redo this. I'm gonna put on a high number here actually, so let's go That represents 10 hours, 20 hours, 30 hours, 40, 50, 60 hours. So that's 60 hours and 1 minute right there. So that'll be high enough time. That'll be enough time. Your cycle period has to be higher than your dosing period. So that's why I had to redo that. Sorry. Now we're on the actual on period. That's how long the pump is on at 60-hour intervals. So I'm going to give it plenty of time so I can just time the pump with a timer. So let's go hours, minutes again. So let's go to 10 hours, 0 minutes, and 10 seconds. That should be enough time. And then it flashes back and forth between hours, minutes, and then seconds. That's what I do not like about this frickin' thing. It took me a little bit to figure out what the hell that was doing there, but it just flashes 10 hours, 0 minutes, and then it switches over to 10 seconds because there's actually 6 digits that it's trying to display, but there's really only 4 digits, so it's got to shift it over. Dumb. But anyways, it's set, and I hit enter, and now that pump is going to run for 10 hours or until I stop it. So that'll be plenty of time to get my recorded time it takes to for that pump to take water from my RO container into my sump and replace evaporated water within a 24-hour period, and then I can do the math and figure out how many cycles and how long do I need it on per cycle throughout a week to make it so that I've only got to add water manually once a week instead of every day. Now another thing you got to do is start the water. Oh, there it goes. It's pumping now. There's water coming through. You can see it coming. So it'll slowly come around. And it's a very, very slow pump. Just a couple drops a second or so. So yeah, I just got to figure out how long it'll take. So I'll get that video in a little bit. Thanks for watching.